Master Bates, what do we have here?
We have a flat batteries.
So that, no good because of that. Not that. That thing under there, the green one. No good. So it just dies all the time. So what is it, Brock? What car is this?
It's a Morris 1967 1100.
And what are you planning on doing with it?
Great Ocean Road in a couple of weeks.
Nice.
Yeah.
So we have jumper leads, we have a big Ranger, which if we can comparison to the Morris, just see how big they are. I'm going to drive over the top of this thing.
No, you're not.
Alright, we'll get this thing going. We've got to do a water pump on it. It is got a very, very bad leak, but it is all original. So you've ordered parts for it, which are sitting down in there. So we're going to get it going and get it around to my house.
And put a new bypass hose on it.
Yes, so there's a little bypass hose right there. It's just like a little rubber slinky hose, so that'll have to go on it too. But we'll get it all out. We're going to flush the radiator, flush the block, make sure the thermostat's working as well, get it back together, get it running, and then we'll sort out that problem later. Okay, here we go. We got it going. Did take a little bit, but it did fire up in the end, and we drove it back around here. As you can see, it has a rather nasty leak at the pump, but we will get that sorted out. How come you're not a mechanic, dog? Oi, you two, no squirting us. Kids are clowns. You alright, man?
Yeah.
What's going on?
Ah, just that. It's making sound.
Oh, it's the water pump.
Yeah.
I thought it was your guts. All good then.
All good.
You sure you're alright? Okay. Okay, we have the water pump radiator out. I've just degreased it all, so now the motor is nice and shiny. Well, degreased anyway and clean. It's a nice pretty rock colour on it. So hopefully you guys can see that's where the water pump goes, down in here, right in here, that area. So I'm going to get some old sandpaper and just clean up where the gasket's got to sit so we can seal it. I did flush out the block, we flushed out the radiator, got a bit of junk out of it so it's all nice and clean. Get it all back on. We're going to clean the thermostat housing because it is absolutely, if you can see down in there, it is blocked. So we'll give this thing as much unnecessary heat as possible. So we'll get this off and get it. Thermostat housing. Look at the crud that is in this. I'm glad we did take this apart. So we're just going to clean these up and test the thermostat. And okay, new water pump.
The water pump.
Water pump gasket. The little hose that goes onto here, that goes to the top of the head. They only send us one clamp, but I'll just use one of the old ones. So this is the better of them. That one, the better of the two. That was on the original one of them. So we got some goo. I think they call it aviation cement or like number 7 or something like that. Actually, I'll just see if I can find it. It'll be down in here. My goodies covered. Number 3, not number 7. So this stuff, so non-hardening sealant. So it's a Loctite number 3. So which is fine to use on this. So we'll put that on the gasket, both sides. We'll also do the thermostat housing when Brock's finished with that. Get him all on. We'll show you this as we go. We have a cleaned out thermostat housing. Good enough. A lot better than what it was. And one clean thermostat, which we will be checking to see if it works properly. So we'll get these glued up and check that. Glue this up, put it all back together. Okay, we have the thermostat in some warm water out of the tap, so I'm just letting it get warm. Then I'll get the kettle. When the kettle boils, I'll tip this water out and then pour the boiling water in, and we should be able to see the thermostat open to make sure that it is opening and working properly. The only thing is I've done this a few times and I don't think my kettle gets hot enough. So, but it was working in the car, but it's just to make sure that it is going to work properly. So we'll show you this. It is open. Don't know if you can see this. I can get it out. See the gap in the side? Ow, that's hot. That's open. You see that?
Yep.
So, yep. Now when I pull it out and we let it cool down, so you can still see the gap, and when it cools down, it'll slowly start to close. So it's starting to close now. You can see the gap closing, 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 closed. It works.
Voila. Yep.
Do you know my number? On my phone?
No.
Oh. So keep the bleed hole to let bubbles out towards where this sits. That way it'll help bleed any air out of the engine, the block and the head. So what we'll do now is we'll get some glue, the number 7 Loctite, number 3 Loctite. I keep saying number 7, I don't know why. So we'll get this and this done, put it back on. This gasket is alright, we only took a little chunk out of the side there, but it's not going to affect it. So that's fine. We'll get this bit back on, do him up, one bit closer. So now we're going to glue the block up to where the water pump sits. So we'll put this number 3 Loctite on it.
Number 7, man.
Oh yeah, number 7. I think I say number 7 because it's my favourite number. I don't know why, but I've just always liked 7. So we just keep putting glue. You don't really have to do it around the back of the bullets. Just do it around the front. Or that dowel, locating dowel. You don't need to do it around the back. Just do it around the front. If you get the back, it's just a bonus. So I did clean this up before with a bit of sandpaper, so it is all ready to go. You can't really see under here, it's properly, but oh yeah, there we go, I can see under here now. That's the block. Now we'll do the water pump, which is down here. Hopefully we don't get this stuff on the ground. Now everyone's probably got their own opinion about this stuff. Don't put glue on it, or as I was just saying to Brock, they're like, oh, you should put silicone on it. No, I don't. I've had no end of problems not sealing things or putting silicone on them, and then a couple of weeks or even the next day, the thing just leaks. Silicone is just crap. This stuff is a non-hardening glue, so it stays tacky all the time. And I've never had a problem when I've ran this stuff on any water stuff. So I'll keep doing it. Everyone has their own opinion. Do what you think's right. And in the end, if it is wrong, you need to change your method and find another way. But this is the way that I do it now. So it is what it is. So all glued, we'll put the gasket on the block, water pump on, and get the hose on.
Yeah.
Okay. Actually, I might swap this with this. I don't even know if that's the right size. Yep. Okay, water pump's on. We've got that little hose on with the second hand clamp and the new clamp on the bottom. All the bolts are all started. So we'll go along and we will tighten them up and just get them firm and then work our way around. So firm, probably do this one, the opposite side. It's firm, bottom one this side. You're not tormenting me again with that?
No, not good.
You're thinking about it?
Yeah, absolutely, I am.
Don't even think of it. I'll undo all this. So we're getting all these done up. Slowly. You should buy me like a proper drill so I can do this.
I could do that.
So now we'll take them up bit by bit, just evenly, whatever you want to call them. Must have failed at English. Like that. Not too tight where you bust the thread in the block or you bust the bolt in the block. You don't want to do anything like that because that'll be a pain. So you just want them firm. There's probably is a spec to how tight these should be. But we're backyard mechanics. So who really cares? So you just take them up bit by bit. Until we can't really turn them too much anymore without going over tight. Once more around, and that'll do. That is done. Probably not that one, this one. Ow! It's definitely meant for little people to work on this car. I need pliers. Actually knock that over. Damn dog. Pair of dodgy pliers. Actually lift that up a bit. Because there's not a lot of needs to come up a fair bit. I'm gonna have to undo it a fair bit. To get it loose enough so I can move it up. Oh, this is not fun at all. guessing life wasn't made to be easy, was it? Back to that power tool thing, man.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome. Okay, let's try and... There we go. Get him up a bit higher. Oh, it's really hard. Really not cooperating with what I want it to do. It is slowly going up. That's what she said. It's really hard to see in there, but I think that's good enough. Now we're going to try and do it back up in this car that has no room. Alright, we'll get this done up and then we'll show you when it's done. Got the master onto it. Yeah, putting the shroud back on. And it is humid here today. Does it feel humid?
Yep.
Yeah, it feels really hot. Hot and sweaty. But we've had like really hot days since the start of the year. It's like been always around 40 for like the last 5 or 6 weeks. These 2 days that we've had have been in the mid-30s. Other than that, it's been over 40. We've had, when was it, 46 the other day or something, wasn't it?
Thursday, yeah, a couple of days ago.
Yeah, it was shocking. Unbearable at work. So, we got this shroud in. There's a couple of bits we didn't film, like putting on this hose here that goes to the bottom radiator hose. I didn't film any of that, and putting on the fan as well. It's just really hard trying to deal with this. As you can see, Brock's, he would be
Just got one in.
swearing.
Yes.
How long did that take you to put one in?
I've been there for a good 10 minutes.
That's what she said. No, it is horrible trying to get it down into this little gap, which you probably really can't even see. I'll try and get my light, wherever my light's gone. And I've lost my light. I don't know. Oh no, here it is. Yeah, I got it. So you
Just trying to feel for the hole.
So you're gonna try and get down in here, and it's just like a little hole, and you're gonna try and get these little bloody screws in there, and it's just not fun. But we'll get it out. Then we'll putting rainwater in it now. Hopefully it doesn't leak. Come on. Thirsty.
Yeah.
You hear water leaking out underneath. But I think it's from where I spilled it. Alright, it's got water in it. So what we'll try and do, it's not going to happen, is start it and get some water circulating. So see if it'll start. I highly doubt it. Holy moly! You serious? That was half a turn and it started.
Yeah.
Mustn't have compression. So we'll let it run for a little bit. Get it up to temperature. Check for some leakage. Which it's not wet down in there yet, if it'll focus. The phone doesn't want to focus it down in there. Yeah, there it is. It's not leaking yet. Just let it run for a while. So it's out of the shed enough so we won't gas ourselves out. What's that?
No fun.
We'll pull it in further. Get some temperature into it. That water is just from where I spilled it, so that's nothing. If it was leaking on the timing cover down in there, below the hose would be wet. That's where it was leaking all before. So it's not leaking. And that's got a bit of an exhaust leak up the front too. So what we might actually do is drop some coolant in it. Get it off temperature. We are off. Temperature is on about half, so hopefully it doesn't get any hotter than that. So, happy now?
Very happy.
We'll see how this thing goes. It's still not charging, but that's alright. It can just run off the battery. It's not like an injected car where it needs an alternator. Thumbs up, she's all good. We've been driving around for a good half hour. Temperature has not moved. Great success. Happy? Very happy.
Happy as Larry. Drag this chick over here.
Oh yeah. Getting on a bit of that action.
You want some of this, Grandpa?
I don't know, man. They might have us.
Yeah, I know.
Alright. Well, that is a wrap. Success. We are done. It is all fixed, except for the alternator. And then it'll be ready for its big trip on the Great Ocean Road. Alright. See you guys. Have a good one.